If your dealership is not using a geofencing, geotargeting, or a conquesting tactic for lead generation, it should be. Why? Because consumers are growing more and more location conscious, and these tactics can put your dealership front and center while they are actively shopping, making you and your dealership the obvious choice. Well, let's get started with geofencing and how it works. Now, what exactly is a geofence? A geofence is a virtual geographic boundary that is defined by either GPS or some other location-based technology. Now, in simple terms, just think of it like an invisible fence, and you can put that fence anywhere you want your ads running. Now, when a mobile device crosses through the fence, the geofence will actually trigger a response, hopefully your ad. Now, dealers who use geofencing can offer special incentives to customers who are in that area. Those ads will not run outside of the fence. For example, you can establish a geofence around one of your competitors and encourage shoppers to visit your dealership for a better deal. Now, to launch a geofence campaign, you will need to set this up and buy ads from either an ad network or some sort of digital ad provider. And a possible downside could be these guys do have minimum ad buys, but the technology is there and the results can be pretty fantastic for your dealership. Next up, geotargeting. Now, as the name implies, this is where you target your ads to run in a specific geographic location. Geotargeting refers to the practice of delivering different ads or different content to consumers based on their geographic location. Now, in paid search campaigns, geotargeting is often used to advertise to local prospects. Pretty much all of the digital and social media providers will allow you to specify a location or even an entire set of locations as the only areas that you'll want your ads to show up in. Now, I firmly believe that geotargeting is an essential for any automotive marketing campaign, as consumers are only willing to travel certain distances to buy what it is that you sell. And finally, let's talk about conquesting. Conquesting is a very aggressive marketing tactic that is used to target competitors and more specifically, their customers. With conquesting, the goal is to actually steal a customer who is looking for one of your competitors. Conquesting is most often accomplished using SEM or search engine marketing, but it can also be done with display ads and paid social ads. Now, most automotive advertisers have heard about conquesting. How it's implemented is pretty simple. You just use your competitor's brand name, your competitor's products as some of the keywords in your ad campaigns. What you are trying to do is offer consumers an alternative to what they are actually searching for. Now, if you set this up right, your ads will actually sneak up in front of your competitors' organic or paid search results and will reach their customers while they are in market searching for them and their products. Now, with this tactic, you're advertising to both in-market prospective customers, but you are also poaching from your competitors. A lot of dealers ignore this strategy, but I believe you should at least consider it and test it out. Conquesting campaigns can have a variety of benefits for your dealership. First off, it offers you the opportunity to gain a lot of visibility that you might not have gotten, as you're going to be showing up in search results while people are looking for somebody else. These customers are usually defined as a higher intent, lower funnel customer because they've already decided on the product in the dealership that they're looking at. Now, another benefit is this is a great way to help combat all of that cross-shopping that's going on and keep your dealership front and center to customers who are looking for options, including your competitors. Now, while all this sounds great, it does come with a few risks. The most obvious being you have to actually convince a customer who's looking for someone else to consider you. Now, this is where spot-on messaging is going to come into play. Another risk, you can quickly burn through that budget. The more you show up, the more people click on your ad means the more you pay. which leads me to the biggest risk factor, retaliation. While it sounds great for you to be able to steal traffic from your competitors, guess what? They can do the same exact thing to you. Beware of starting a bidding war between you and your competitors where everybody loses money except for Google, because they're going to get paid regardless. And as a final precaution, if you are a new franchise car dealer, be sure to check with your OEM advertising guidelines. I am pretty sure that most every factory out there prohibits you from targeting your direct competitors by name. So there you have it. A quick little tutorial on how to use geofencing, geotargeting, and conquesting to help drive leads and potential customers to your website and your dealership. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out. My team and I would be thrilled to have a conversation with you and your dealership.